Yikes. Alright, all my shit got effed. Voice mod is screwed. It claims that there's no driver. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Cloak of the Golden Hide. Yo. I see game audio is not coming through. No, it is. No heals. Yo.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Ouch. Ugh. I think I was missing a significant amount of raid buffs. Hopefully I'll get those buffs soon. Corrosive 2, Corrosive 1. Hopefully my power doesn't go out again, but who knows? I do not have a battery backup at this moment in time. Well, I don't know. Alright, that's everything. Everything I need. Oh. Nice.
Look, brother. Fresh blood.
1. Ten. Three. One. Two.
Insignia dropped. Great. It's back? Barely. That was a very long power outage. I took out the trash while I was waiting. It's not a no storm. It was surprising. Unexpected power outage. The problem is I haven't replaced my battery backup yet, so it's a bit of a struggle. Summon us all back and then do it again. Ha! Well,
4, 3,
we're in combat. I was not expecting that. All right, let's just full ham. Hell yeah. It's so dumb that this bubble popcorn thing happens after the fact. Why? I've already collected that. Nice. Whee. How am I getting smoked so hard on every fight? I know Premium has a bunch of tricksters, actually. Easy peasy. When no one's dragging all of them up into the tunnel like a moron. Like Black Taco did that one time. It's okay, Black Taco. I assume that was a mistake. And not malicious. Though it was probably malicious because you didn't use an invisibility pot. I'm not sure what you were doing.
Your heart will explode.
My heart will explode. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, we'll pop our greater shadow and we'll get these ready. Oh, it's already there. Never mind. I think they base the who gets the front row position based on who's closest or who the highest DPS is. So I don't think I'll even be in the front row this time since I was absent half the raid.
Your friends will abandon you. Death is close. You betray your friends.
Hey, Oleg. Oh my god. I don't have a shaman? What is this nonsense? I want to see what, Oh, they're not here. What? He's dual axing. How in God's name am I getting out DPS'd? I have concerns.
Death is close.
Combat swords. Stop at lethality. Interesting.
You're in trouble now.
You betray your
No. Group 1 Zenrai. What? Despite my shit performance, apparently. Casually blocking the DPS meter? Oh, am I? Where should I put this? Kind of need it. I kind of need it where it is. That's too high. Shit! Where to put this? You know what? Maybe it doesn't matter that much.
You are already dead.
Oh, now you guys are blocking it. You jerks! What are you doing? Jeez. No, but I'm getting roasted. I'm getting roasted by the other rogues. Oh shit.
4, 3, 2.
I'm number 1, so I'm going through the middle. Ah, he got me killed. What the fuck? Fuck. That was effed. Why do you need DPS? You just have to live long enough? Well, unfortunately I took a 14k I-beam because of a bounce, because people weren't spread out enough. And that means I was like 3rd or 4th to get hit, so it must have chained around behind me before I saw it. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. No, I was correct. 1 is at the back. I was correct. Who fucked up? I don't know who fucked up. No, Icar was correct. There was just some melee who wandered too close. Am I 100% active with my autos? What does that mean? Am I using the right poisons? Do I have perfect S&D uptime? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, for fuck's sake! Doesn't matter what you do if you're dead. That's all I can say. That's just a guild thing that they do. They like to dip their balls in people who died. All these premiums down too. Here, look. Oh, what? Blech. What a mess. Let's see if I can eat this raid food. Yay! You can eat this one. And what? No. We're good on the rest. This is all good. Great. Blech. Ah. Oh boy. Well, that sucked. That's all I gotta say. At least I got back up, but Jesus, that was painful. But I got smoked on Uru. I wasn't... For Vecnish? Was I even there? I don't think I was there for Princess Uru. How do I have DPS here? Mother Smolder Web. What the hell? Kel'Thuzad. Saffron. I feel like my... Oh, that's right, I died on Saffron. Thane. Old Ragnaros. Meh. Max bosses are easier to compare. Well, I think the one that we usually test on is Patchwork. I have been comparing. They keep logs. The problem is if I'm dying constantly, that's not really a good log to look at. So this was sort of a waste. Also, I had a power outage, so I wasn't here for half the raid, anyways. But anyways, I know it's not S&D uptime. I know it's not, and I use all my cooldowns properly. That's DPS Mate. DPS Mate gives you a lot of additional info about what's going on, but like I said, like I can look at this all day, but it's not going to matter when it's a flat line for most of it. It's like, what happened? If you're dead, you're not doing DPS, so it doesn't matter. You can glance for one? Wow. Interesting. Uh, 26 agility. 9 intellect, 8 spirit, but it's leather. Oh no. Alright, so that won't go to my priest, but whatever. Or I guess it will, but for disenchanting. Oh, look! Portal roulette. Where's the horde mages? Alright, well, we will, hearth to org. Bah. I look smooth today. I shaved. I had to shave the beard and the mustache. Bah. Also, there's some fading on my cam from the green screen effect. I haven't quite figured out how to adjust it correctly. Oh wait, no, Kargoth. We'll go do MC. Because MC shouldn't take that long, but after MC I'm going to probably go record a video about the Stop Killing Games initiative. We'll see. Let's see how that goes. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to find another battery backup though. I can't wait any longer. Because I was trying to find a battery. This is Kargoth. Got my pimp gear on. The ethereal really works really well. All right. 6%, 13%, 29%. 37, 12, 29, 33, 9, 47. I just don't seem to have very many normal hits. It's either a crit or a glance every time. 33% glance, 35% glance, 36% glance. Let's look on another fight. Ooh. Premium. 36% glance, 38% glance, 30% glance, 36% glance, 35% glance. 9 hits, 44% crit. 39%, 31%. Interesting. So premium likes to emphasize haste in his build. I don't know what his build is right now. Let's look him up on Armory. Alright, premium. Does it show the builds in the armory? I'm not sure if it shows talents. Sandstalker Shroud. Interesting. See, he's got the Trickster's helmet, the Trickster's choker, and the Trickster's pauldron, and the Trickster's breastplate. Okay, that just makes sense. He's just got way more stats. Oh, and he's got Gressel and Hunger and Cold. Good lord. And the rock. The throwing rock. Fragments of Alderrock. 19 agility. 1% crit. That's some freaking damage. Alright, I feel less bad. And he's still got 4 pieces of Bone Scythe. What's he doing with Shield Render Talisman, though? That's a little strange, don't you think? Your melee attacks have a 7% chance to cause your physical attacks to ignore all armor. Never mind, now I know exactly why he has it. Drops off of Cruel. Oh, it's another AQ40 item. Wow, that's a broken one. No armor. A 7% chance for your physical attacks to ignore all armor for 3 seconds. That's madness. Alright, yeah, there is no earthly reason why I should be anywhere near premium in terms of damage. But Icar doesn't make sense to me. It's like, maybe I just had a bad run. I just had a bad run, I think, but because I feel like I should have outdone him in Uru. It was close, though. Icar was dual-wielding axes. You know what it is? I think I know what it is. So he's also big into haste. Haste has a bigger impact on slower weapons in general, but also it will cause more hack and slashes to happen, so maybe that's it. That's probably what it is. I did some limited testing with axes, and I had interesting results. But I don't know, maybe I should just switch. Surely someone will come by and dance on the pole with me. Wait. Hey, King Lich. What the frick? Is there a flight point up there? What the hell? Oh, they're going to the other side. Alright, ain't no one coming in this way. Fine. Let's skip out on the fire buff. Oh. My add-on cuts off music whenever I'm fishing. What? Just put this up for auction. Oh, what the shit? MFers. The Wildvine potion sold, that's good. Send this off to Alosh to be disenchanted, and we may as well send all these to keep us. All right. Let's get some fire essence. Do I have the, oh, I do. Blarg. Yeah, it seems like alchemy is not so good for making money. Is that me? Fuck. Gonna have to keep an eye on this. Zeki's trying to get his bindings. Yeah! Essence of Fire. He's still going for 7 gold? 5 gold? That was my power. Yep. Power's worse. Because that... What? Oh, my mic is, oh, they can't hear me. Hold on. What? Yeah. Hey, Andre. Alright, I'll try to get shit working. It says voice mod driver not found. Would you like to install it now? I don't think I can. No. Voice. Let's switch over to there. Hi. When my power went out, it effed up everything. Blah blah. What? Alright. Oh. There we go. Yes, my bags are a mess, and they always will be. Because as soon as I think I've gotten everything in terms of raid stuff, I find new stuff to add to my raid consumable collection. And then I'm like, well, I've got this bag space. I may as well keep my PvP set with me just in case I feel like doing PvP. And then there's some stupid event that happens and it just fills up my inventory with garbage. As soon as you have more space, you just want to fill it with more stuff. I have a number of quests that I'm sitting on as part of the thing. But now I'm afraid to delete any of those quest items, just in case I happen to be in the area to complete it. But I never check. Like right now, I'm pretty sure I have something that's in this area. Down a bit. Yeah. 2 Essence of Fire? I didn't even see the second one. The last minute of this. Alright, they're inside. This will be my last pull. Damn it. We'll go double, we'll go corrosive 2, corrosive 1. Because there's a lot of that. Shouldn't Outlands be destroyed completely after the Second War? Pretty much is, yeah. Oh, oh, fuck! Oh. No. No. Whose pet was it? Who? Let's see. Who am I closest to that I could resurrect? Let's see. Paladin. Oh, there's a lava spawn just sitting there. Alright. I've got some goblin jumper cables. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, while you were on the ground, I realized. Indeed. It was not me, it was a hunter whose pet ran around instead of going down, because that's what pets do in Molten Core, so whoever had the pet caused that. I barely survived that. I had to vanish when they finally did aggro on me. And you never know, they might aggro on someone else nearby and then aggro back on you, even if you're stealthed. But it worked out. Barely. At least I didn't lose all of my raid foods and everything. But I lose the timers on them anyways, so... A guy in your guild did that and he got kicked 2 months ago. Was that an instant kick? I think it's the brain deadness of it, because there's always someone at the start saying, make sure you don't summon your pets until after the jump. And for whatever reason, hunters are like, their brains turn off and they just don't hear it. I don't know. It's like they can't imagine anything without their pet. Uh-oh. Binds when picked up. Talisman of Endurance. Plus 10 all resistance. Reduces all damage taken by 5%. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to bring a mage. I have to level my mage to 16, bring him in here to get the recipes. Who must be talking to someone? I was talking to, I'm talking to the raid sometimes. Not right now, though. Such a mess in pugs, absolutely expected since accountability in actions goes right out the window. Yeah, people just stop paying attention. I will say Miro's pug is probably the best. He's got it down. He knows exactly what to say at what time to get people to pay attention and not wipe the raid. Did I have to front stab that shit? I did have to front stab that shit. Damn. Nope, someone's gonna end up in the lava. Fuck! Thought I had a second there. Who are you talking to? What the fuck? Comparatively with retail vanilla back in the day, it was much worse. Less reliable than it is now. Many people go with an excuse, it's a 20-year-old game, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's not an excuse to be sloppy. Feels absolutely bad, man. Yeah. Yeah. Turtle WoW is much more reliable in general. People here, when they're first-time raiders, are a bit more respectful, I would say. I think the bad people get weeded out long before they get to raid situations. I'm gonna go double instant. Give me that. Oh. Oh. Ooh. With that nice, near perfect moderation, a very nicely put rule set, sure thing. Yeah, I think the GMs of TWoW are basically closer to uh-oh. Last time we pulled all three. Who's getting the bindings? Zeki, if they drop. They are hard reserved for the guild leader. It's like I said, if I want to get bindings for myself, I'm gonna have to be make my own guild. Don't you fear me? Damn it. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Ooh, a striker's mark. Very good for a rogue. Not for me, but, you know, generally speaking. Let's get my double acquiescence out. And let's put away my Barrow Peasant Collar. Bribe everyone with furball loincloths that I've been hoarding? Oh, if only. Traders should add their own version of Underdark, with endless tunnels all across Kalimdor, connecting all the zones with traps and magic illusions for rogues, mages, warlocks to unlock. That'd be pretty cool. Nyeh. 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 Where's everyone going? Weird. Normally they jump the gap there. Spell power? No, no, no. It's a T-Mog. I'm T-Mogged as a pimp. Peak spell hit rogue in action. The only spell hit... Actually, it's not even spell hit. It's spell crit, which only works on instant poison, but it does work on instant poison. So if you can get enough spell crit, it's worth doing. But right now I'm on deadly corrosive, and I won't. All right, I'm gonna eat this. For fuck's sake. Nullbringer Mana Storm. That's Mana Storm gloves? Or, oh, they're leggings. They just look like jeans. Meh. So yeah, they made it so spell power and spell hit don't do anything for rogues. Spell hit might actually, I don't actually know. But spell crit does work on instant poison, but only instant poison. It doesn't do anything for dots. So the only place where it's actually kind of useful is Lotem, because he gives you that buff, and that buff, ooh, that buff Spell hit strat isn't actually viable for rogues in general. It's a meme from 2006. Maybe, but it doesn't do anything at all. So there's a lot easier ways to get additional poison hit anyways. I ain't going anywhere near that. What the fuck? Spell hit. It ensures your eviscerate doesn't miss? Is eviscerate considered a spell? That's weird. I thought eviscerate was based off of your normal hit, melee hit. Does melee hit only apply to white attacks? I don't think that's true. Every skill in the game is technically a spell. Interesting. Oh shit, I have deadly. Berserking was down. That's unfortunate. And I should be on corrosive 2, corrosive 1 instead of deadly corrosive. Oh well. I let SMD drop there. Oh well. Partner, or Talisman of Ephemeral Power. Nice. It is a use trinket though, so people tend not to like those. Spell hit capped warrior never misses his taunt or revenge, for example, but in turn his melee hits are close to abysmal. Interesting. Well, I know there's the what is that thing in ZG from the fish boss? Gazranka drops. Nat Pagel's Broken Reel. Gives you 15% spell hit, and warriors always use it for like to ensure they get their taunt off in 4 Horsemen. Damage mitigation? Yeah. I don't know. I picked it up on Kinra, so for warrior tanking, we'll see. I haven't used it yet or understand it yet. I'm just not sure why spell hit affects certain abilities. It makes sense for taunt. It's almost like a spell. It wouldn't make any sense for eviscerate, which is physical damage. Let's switch over back to Corrosive 2. Corrosive 1. The only problem is that sometimes right after Geddon they'll go straight to Gehenna over there and get our ass kicked. I don't know. Eviscerate is yellow damage, right? Then it is a spell? Well, then wouldn't Backstab be a spell too? I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. What is hit rating then? Lag. I am not behind him. They're making fun of someone who keeps eating shit and dying. Who is it? There's Crew Guard, I guess. I don't know. Oh man. Hit rating is white damage. Nice. No bindings though. Boo. Double instant. I'm gonna go arcane right now. Jesus Christ. They're going apeshit. I think they're drunk. There are some spells that take melee hit as base for spells, so it must be backstab. But you're saying eviscerate doesn't. That is so random if that's the case. I don't even know what to say. It would be bizarre if eviscerate was spell hit and backstab was not. But neither should be. I'm going to be conservative with my cooldowns simply because I want to save them for the boss there. Immune, immune, immune. I know. If they're immune, it shouldn't use the... Well, I guess it makes sense to use them. Where are they gonna go? Botalia? I don't know who Botalia is. I am curious to learn more though. If there is a reason for me to have some spell hit, I'd love to there it is again. Talisman Vendors. I really want that on Keepus. I just gotta get my mage to 60. Alright, here we go. Oh, no way! I can't believe it. I can't believe I died. Ugh. Did I take a hit? Did I take the hit? No, it's just Arcane Explosion. It's because I greedily used my quickness potion instead of having a backup arcane. Oh well. Oh, it's because I didn't have Spirit of Zanza up anymore. That's why. Fuck. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Arrgh. This is the one time where topping the DPS chart and eating shit on the floor is okay. Prevents the rest of the raid from getting teleported on and then smacked around. Do we not have any priests? Is that what's going on? Where is my... Damn it! Here it is. Oh. Bind... Yeah, it binds and picked up. I can't give it to my goldsmith. That's so sad. It's 1 p.m. I'm gonna record my video. God. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. I just want to keep these instants through for this fight anyways. Skin belt, nice. Okay, I got it. One more priest who's been casting mending, I see. Okay, there we go. Shadow Strike, nice. Mm. I'll get it. Oh. I have two. I have two, so. Wait. Vendor strike. Blarg. Ancient Corehound engaged. Good luck and have fun. I've ruined my parse. Oh well. What the fuck? By the way, I don't know what it is about the fights in in AQ, but I'm dominating now. I think I was just having bad luck in AQ. And this is Iker, who was with us in AQ, and I think Song was there too. But Premium, where's Premium? Didn't come with us to MC, so that's who I really want to parse against because he has Tricksters. I don't think I can defeat him. I'm just curious to see how it compares, the Tricksters I mean, to the tier 3. Hmm. Yeah. What? No, 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 I got this. I got it. Or are you getting it? Okay, okay. Thank you. Keep it for next time. Alright. We're going dual instance for this. I get to double jump goblin jumper cables today. That's amazing. No! Would ya blow me? Oh well. Alright, we got double instant. I have died an unusual amount of times for Molten Core. That's true. What do we got? That's only 2 gold. No big deal. We've got 5 minutes left on this. I don't want it. The fight shouldn't last that long, so it should be okay. Get Major Domo away from us. Jesus Christ. Yay. Oh. What the fuck was that? He was evading. I've never seen that before. Fireproof cloak. Yeah. Raid leader called for them to wait, and someone pulled anyway, so I don't know how that happens, but there you go. Bah. Doom says bah. Alright, I think we'll have to rebuff for Ragnaros. I'll wait till the last second though. Hunter Leaf. What is that for? It's Corrosive 2, Corrosive 1. So Kinra now has the major Troll's Blood, so this will be the last time we see Mighty Troll's Blood for a while. In the next hardcore victims unit, it's about Molten Core and Major Domo. Is Kinra an alchemist? Yes. Alchemy, blacksmithing. It was alchemy herbalism, but I swapped out herbalism for blacksmithing, and then I was gonna do the I was gonna do the herbalism on the druid, because the druid can run around in cheetah form doing herbs. Everyone else has to dismount. It's also a Tauren, so I don't know how planeswalking works with cheetah form, but I'm curious to see. Oh, these should be swapped. Well, I don't play most of the other alts on stream, but I did play the druid once or twice on stream. It's not very interesting, just because I don't know what I'm doing, or maybe that is interesting. I don't know. It doesn't work if you're in cheetah. Oh, that's interesting. Well, Major Domo's dead. Am I disconnected? Am I DC? what is going on? God, longest effing bullshit. Wait, what's happening? Wait, I'm out. What the fuck? I think I might vanish on my way back in. What's it doing? What the fuck? I've got my vanish, so I'm gonna hold on to that just in case. Which, they're excited about something, but I don't know what. What's so exciting? You see bodies on the floor, healer slacking. Who died? No one died. What? Really? Maybe they res them already. I think they're just looting. BWL? Yeah, double corrosive is a game changer for MC. Wonder how many newbie rogues know that they can do that. I'll have to include it in my guide. Yep. Look at this. It's so weird that I have very few normal hits. Everything is a glance or a crit. If it hits, it crits. It's just weird. It seems like most of the rogues are similar, though. Oh well. You could have 2 sets of daggers with 4 different poisons if you want to pump those numbers. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. That's a great idea, actually. I think just doing all the swapping on that would be a little bit irritating. However, plus these are unique, right? Yeah, King's Fall is unique, Death Sting's unique. I think most of the daggers you would use is unique. So I'd have to get a Maximus Fang. And I could use the other one from what's the other one? I have it. I'm only sad that I sold my Maximus Fang. I shouldn't have done that. Now I feel bad taking it again, but I would have to do it. I want. Well, I could use Perdition's Blade, I guess, but there it is, Harbinger of Doom. So you could Harbinger of Doom offhand. I could do double Crusader and then swap in and out between. That is so sweaty, though, isn't it? I would need Maximus Fang again, I think is what I would have to do, unless I get the new one from AQ40. But yeah, I could swap between 2 sets of poisons, have Deadly 5, Deadly 6, Deadly 5, Corrosive 2, Corrosive 1. That'd be interesting. What are they doing? It sounds like they're gonna go do BRD for something. Something about a ring. Not aware. Death Sting? Oh, right. No, I love it. I love the idea. I think that would be fun to try out. I'll try it on a target dummy and see how it does. Because if I can do it in a controlled environment, then I know I can do it in a... I can potentially do it in a raid environment. But I don't... If it doesn't do anything DPS-wise, then it wouldn't make much sense, would it? But it sounds... On paper, it sounds really fun, actually. So... silence. Oh, 130. Alright, let's try and get another fire essence or 2. I'll go through, let's see. Each one of these is 5 minutes. 20 minutes? You dropped this idea when I rated first MC back in the day? I was not ready for that kind of idea yet. Now I'm ready for that kind of idea. When I first did MC, I didn't know shit. I was still like not keeping Slice and Dice up consistently and kind of sucking in general. But now I've got all that down. Now I'm ready for some more advanced stuff. You have to take it at your own pace, you know? It's like my warrior. It's like my warrior. I don't know what I'm doing in terms of stance stuff. Like, I've just started to figure out when to swap to Berserker and when to do Prot and when to do the normal shit. And that took me like several months of playing. I was way too overwhelmed by the amount of things to press. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was too much. But now it's all muscle memory. Now I can go through all my haste stuff in like, I'm not always up to speed, but because I am an old man. But I can get everything up in a matter of like, 5 or 6 seconds. Which is about how many global cooldowns you need to go through to do it anyways. And then I know to watch for the Slayer's Crest to be ready on the next round and so forth. And if I can get them, like I want to do stuff like vanishing and swapping in Badge of the Swarm Guard during various points to make sure that I get the armor reduction, which then you can use with Blade Flurry to bounce big hits, because apparently it's the main mob you're hitting, what you're doing it to it is what gets reflected in the Blade Flurry on the next mob. So if you reduce their armor, then obviously that does a lot for you on the second mob. Another fat win for games and neuroplasticity. Yes. Exactly. Keeping my brain moving, even though a lot of it is like old stuff that I'm remembering, you know what I mean? But still, it's learning. All learning is good in some fashion, unless you learn bad habits, which is, yeah. Speaking of bad habits, I should probably get up and do my steps for the day. Once I burn this one, I'll go to the next, or I'll get my steps going. Wait, no, I gotta do the video. Shit, never mind, I can't do that. I gotta do the video before I do the steps, otherwise I'll be all sweaty in the video, which is gross. Nobody wants to see that. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. You never know. But anyways, as you saw in that MC, I think I was top DPS throughout. Maybe not on every fight. We can't see. Burp. I was top DPS in most fights, not on Geddon. Got outdone by a mage. And not on Gar. Gehenna, yeah. Magmadar, yeah. So every fight except for 2, it seems. I topped out the DPS. Compare that to my Cthulhu experience. And it just goes to show you how there are some factors in there that I'm not 100% counting for. Ugh. Like, maybe I wasn't in the shaman group, maybe I was like relegated to another group and then eating crap on certain fights, or just not knowing the fights well enough, when to step in and when to step out. Altering games and IRL traveling is the peak surge. Yeah, I need to go traveling. I need a vacation. I'm dying here. I need to take a break, get away from my table. Is this an Arcanite Rod? No. This is the Nat Pagel's Extreme Angler from the quest. I need to get an Arcanite Rod, but I haven't been able to fish on the Sunday because it's Sunday server time, which is like a raid time for me. So if the event starts while I'm in Nax, so I can't really do it. Actually, maybe I can now, because I'm doing the NA raids, not the EU ones. So I'll have to look at the exact timing of that. And swap it up. get that frickin' Arcanite rod, because I definitely want it. It would be nice to have. I think it's only 10 more fishing skill, but even so. And then also during that same thing, there's the socks you can get, or whatever it is. That's another 5 fishing skill. So that put me at what? 3, 4, 445, plus 50 from the boat. So 495. So still not 500. Is there another plus 5 I can get somewhere? There must be another plus 5 somewhere. I imagine 500 is like the absolute maximum. Sunday during the day must be deep at night. Yeah, exactly. Sunday during the day is late night. Monday. Or no. Yeah, Sunday morning for the server is Sunday, like it's almost like midnight for me. You got the entire fishing stuff from Extravaganza? So it's so immersive to fish with that full outfit. Yeah. What's Extravaganza? Is that an event? Or are you talking about the fishing tournament? Oh, I did mute. Oh no! That was Fire Essence. I'm certain of it. That's the Sunday fishing tourney? Yeah, I haven't gotten much from there. In fact, pretty much nothing. I turned in all the tasty fish at the end and they gave me nothing. Yeah, I think you need to place in the top 3, and there's people who are way sweatier than me about it. And ready and waiting. And know exactly where to cast to get the tasty fish. So I'll have to... I don't even know what I'll do. I'm not even sure what the fastest way to do it is. Can you fish in Booty Bay? Do the tasty fish appear there? Because when I looked that one time, they weren't appearing there. Or at least I didn't see it. So I went by the Gromgal fishing area, and there was like plenty of tasty fish spots. And Gromgal gives me a flight point back in. But it is rather far away, so I'm not sure it's the best location to do it. There's probably some optimal fishing spot where the tasty fish spawn a lot and is near enough to Booty Bay to get in. Here's the problem though. I'm hostile with Booty Bay now, so I don't think I can ever do the fishing tournament. I think there was a suggestion on a forum for another timer for this event, so the people from another side of Azeroth would be able to participate. Yeah, that would be nice. But until I get my Booty Bay faction back up, I don't think I can even do it. I think I would be kill on sight going into Booty Bay. I am kill on sight going into Booty Bay right now. Total. It doesn't work. Total tells us nothing. Yeah! Alright. Let's refresh, because it'll run out before. I don't know that this does anything, actually. I'm not even sure why I'm using them here. Should probably save these for Hyjal. Fishing is the best part, yeah. Praying for bear murder session? I mean, I kind of have to, don't I? But I might save that for another day, because I do need to make that video if I'm going to talk about Stop Killing Games. And convince, I don't know, whoever happens to watch it to do it. Oh shit, 2 in a row. Lucky day. Bags? I don't have bags. I just have stuff. There's no bag space here. Look at that. 5 Essence of Fire from 1 MC fishing session. That's not bad at all. That's only 11 minutes here. I think it was like 10 minutes before the start. So that's like 21 minutes, 5 and 21 minutes. That's very good. Make the video, it must be done? Yes, it must. I need to organize my thoughts on it though, because I want to make it very clear what to do and where to go. And then I want to say why I'm supporting it. And that's basically the video. I don't want to get into any of the drama. Bonus points for pirate detractor content, but I know you're above that. No, I don't want to get into any of that. People can make their own assumptions about whatever. Should I do it like a PSA? Like a public service announcement? And then at the end, one to grow on? You know what I mean? That would be funny. If I can find the sounds. I don't know. Are those copyright? No, those are public. Because it's a public education channel. I'll think about that. Give me more fire essence. Come on, Ragnaros. Way too much honor for such a cockroach. I don't know what his problem is. I sort of want to reach out to Joey Ray, but then it's drama, and there's no point. No point in getting involved in that drama. None of my business, anyways. It really. I don't know what broke. Actually, I do know exactly what's going on. If you're curious, just watch the Dr. K interview with him. Or not interview, but like session. What do you want to call it? And you'll understand exactly what's going on with that guy. And what's ironic is that everyone else can see it except for him. And there's no getting around that. It's like just straight up NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Dude's just obviously starstruck and can't get over his own L takes. Sad story, really. Yeah, I think there's more to it than that. It's a personality disorder. I've seen a lot of it in my life. And he has all the telltale signs. Dave made calling of Stratholme and other iconic missions of a legendary game, pirate band, bots, and people who argued with him on Cataclysm. Who has the better legacy? I don't think the comparison needs to be made in terms of any of that. It just, I'm a developer. I've worked on games for 26 years, and this is my take on why I think Stop Killing Games is important. And also I'm a Finnish citizen and thus a member of the EU, and I've already signed. And I signed very early on. Like, it feels like a year ago, actually. Well, I think it was one of you who brought it up and said, have you heard about this? And then I looked into it and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I should sign this. And I did. I don't know what, if anything came of that, but I think I'm just on the pile of signatures, and hopefully that all works out. They need 1 million signatures before, I think it's July? 10 seconds is not long enough. Well, let's see. Maybe we get lucky. Give me a fire essence, you bastard. Damn. Alright, well. Coal. That's what I deserve. Coal. Nope. Oh, he's so loud. It's the one downside of this fishing mod. No! Give me that back. Where did it go? Why do I have an Emberstone? Wait. Holy crap. Where did it go? Am I blind? Nope, there it is. It's next. It's my Juju Flurries, because I ran out. Or I went through a stack. Oh. I think it's like 400,000 are left to get, so it has to be a big push. Obviously I don't have that much reach, but you've got a lot of big big social media streamers are coming through on it now, like Penguin Zero. And do people really call him Penguin Zero? I think they just call him Charlie. I mean, even Asmongold is on the side of stop killing games, so they didn't get through with America, which is no surprise if that's the case, but Europe is still open. I think it was only the European Union who was going to do it anyways. America's fucked. It's always been fucked. The corporations own the legislators, and so any legislation that gets written has to go through corporations in order to get even proposed. And even if you get something proposed that's good, what they do is the legislators will slide in additional lines from their corporate owners to fuck up that legislation, so that when it does pass, it has all sorts of backhanded ways to screw it up. Why not ask Turtle Discord? Make Torta push it? Well, Torta doesn't speak publicly like I would. I don't think they necessarily want to draw too much attention to themselves with the political thing. But I would say that Turtle WoW is one of the prime examples of why stop killing games is so important. Because if Turtle WoW wasn't here, if Nostralius never happened, would Blizzard ever have done WoW Classic if not for the private servers getting as much attention as they did? I think the answer is no. I could be wrong, but based on the attitude at the time that people brought it up, I think the answer was no. Because they said, oh, I don't have it. Oh wait, yes I do. Here it is. Oh wait. My voice thing is down. Sorry, I can't do it. But you know what I'm saying. You think you want it, but you don't. That was the attitude at the time. And, geez, they couldn't have been more wrong. Turtle WoW has the essence of the movement, so I don't think it'd be bad for them to promote it. It's true. It's true. I'll mention it to Torta and see. Maybe something will come of it. I don't know. But I'm gonna do my video first and put it out there, and then maybe I'll just show it to them and they can decide if they want to do their own or they can promote mine. Whichever is easier for them. Because I'm happy to take the heat. I'm already basically blacklisted from the majority of the game industry. I just have the people who know and trust me, who I work with, and then EA and Microsoft avoid me like the plague. I'm not sure if that would have been the case with Microsoft like a year ago, though. Because the last game I worked on for a Microsoft-owned studio was Wasteland 3. But now they own all Blizzard IPs, so yeah, that situation's a bit dire if I ever needed to work in the major industry again, or if let's say that Blizzard, because I still have some friends there, let's say that Blizzard did reach out to me and was like, we need you to work on this, or we would like you to come back for this. Would Microsoft tell them no? It's possible now, I would say. Entirely possible. Oh well. I'll be fine. I don't need all the jobs, I just need one. Ideally two. Blizzard will fall even if they make a carbon copy of Turtle right away. Well, I mean, not necessarily. Like, let's say that they did. What if they reached out to the Turtle WoW team and... Okay, here's the original thing that I said that Microsoft should do, and I even messaged this to a couple people I know at Microsoft. I told them that they should just do private WoW servers the same way they do private Minecraft servers, and let people make their own and do what they want with it. And then all they have to do is work on the tools and get those set up. And once those are all set up, it's all pretty easy after that. They did not respond at all, which is unusual for the people that I reached out to. They would normally respond to me in some fashion. So something must be going on. Never sell that coal. Send it to your miner. Steel bars. Oh, I don't have a miner, actually. It was Keep Us, but then I switched mining to... Because it was jewel crafting mining. I switched the mining for tailoring. But I'll hold on to the coal. What I've been doing with it is I sent it to Kinra for the Thorium Brotherhood quests, where everything that you turn in requires a little bit of coal for whatever reason. But I keep most of the coal on Keep Us in case I need to do that again with another character for Thorium Brotherhood faction. I just throw everything on Keep Us. That's the whole point of that character. And it's a mage, so she can teleport around, which is nice. Easier to meet up with other characters, even if they're on the opposite faction. That's a lot of coal. I just want one. Wait, when did I get that? Look, I'm up to 6. I didn't see that happen. When did that happen? I got 2 before and 4 during this session? Yeah, I guess that's what it's telling me. That's actually quite good. I don't know. Alright, guys. Oh my god! What a great way to end it. I'm gonna go do this video because I think it's important, and if I don't do it now, I might not have time later. Because yeah, it's almost 2, and then 3 o'clock I have to start writing, so I have 1 hour to get it done and edited and up. Alright, I'm gonna go do this. It requires a little bit of research and stuff. And thanks for joining me on this adventure. This bizarro power outage adventure. From Nax to AQ40 to Molten Core. What are we raid locked? And when do those come back up? Why do I keep clicking the wrong button? 4 days, 4 days, 4 days. So we've done AQ, Nax, and Molten Core. What else? ZG and... doesn't matter. Looking forward to it. We'll refresh every 3 seconds. It should send out a notification to everyone who's a member. So don't worry. Alright guys, I'll see you in a video soon. Bye-bye for now.
Of Naxxramas, stone walls made of ice. There stands Arcane Mage, standing there so proudly. So much to say when you're high up on the damage chart. Yeah, yeah! Arcane Mage. What is this insane new build power? Now I must explain Armsman Warrior, arch rival and nemesis of Arcane Mage, with powers comparable to Arcane Mage. Don't ask me what powers, you already know about Execute. How's that sound? It can do over 7k, friendo. How about charging a mage from 200 yards away? With Mortal Strike! Basically teleportation, bro. How about the power to slow you? History of Arcane Mage and Armsman Warrior. Blah blast, a battle to unfold, a trophy to behold. and blasting forth with 3 hits critically. Yow! Arcane Mage. What is this insane new build power? Arcane Mage, please don't push me so far down on the DPS chain. Well, Arcane Mage and Armsman Warrior joined forces. They formed a group that strikes terror into the hearts of all. And they brought a priest to Arathi B. That's right, you has 3 to see. We rule Arathi B. Come nuke with me, nuke! What is this insane new build power? Arcane Mage, please don't push me so far down on the DPS. Oh, no! Take my portal! Huntsman Warrior, they must die! Bring out the might of Menethil! This Kel'Thuzad! Smash his spine! Presence of mind! Use your execute! I'll use bombardment. Now, he's at 1%. It's finally time to lose!